So Lakers will wear their white tonight. Black shorts, black helmet, Burrards in their blue with the red and white trim. Head coach for Maple Ridge is Robert Sato Williams. And Pete Sonny Boy Tellis, the head coach for Burnaby. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. Yes, let me know, folks. I got a wicked squeal in my ear. I'm not sure if you are picking that up or not. I'm just going to adjust something here quickly. And that did absolutely nothing. And I'll continue to work on that situation. Here's Riley Lowen. Low shot there from Benny McIntosh as they'll get you some scratches here momentarily. That looked like a back in. That did not get called. As out for Pete Tellis here tonight, Cody Adamson, Aiden Baker, Alex Bowden, Tommy Robertson, and Aiden Jenik. As Nathan Wilson will back up Zach Boychuk here tonight as Eric Penny's still on the IR. And welcome back the Serbian Eagle, Nick Bilic, who plays his first game as a Burnaby Laker, I believe, since being traded by the Langley Thunder last year. Of course, got dealt and had that leg injury. And did not play one single WA game, and this is first tonight as he gets the hammer chops going against Chetner early. As an outlet here to Jensen up the floor. So those are your Lakers scratches here tonight. Out for the Burrards here this evening. Garrett McIntosh, Mike Mallory, Colton Porter, DJ Sorry, Ryan Johnson, Travis Irving, Dan Taylor, Brandon Humphrey, Travis Cornwall as Nate Facine backs up Big Frank Chiliano here tonight. Check, check. All right, folks, I think we got her. Sorry about that. A couple of wires crossed. We got her figured out. Nick Bilic across center floor, still sporting his gloves from the Saskatchewan Rush. And another championship. Nick Bilic wearing number 44 for the Lakers. His Church with a floater just missing. As Dean Stevens will try and pick up the loose ball. And come the Burrards in transition. Barker put it wide. And reverse transition here for the Lakers maybe. Jensen down to Matthews. Pass got deflected. Hard into the corner goes Nick Stone. And Matthews gives him a chop. 15 on the shot clock in Maple Ridge with it. Mitch Wild wants to push. He's got Curtis Dixon. Up to Lowen. And in comes Riley Lowen with a shot. Zach Boychuk to stop. Boychuk 4-2 for the Lakers so far. 10.0 goals against, save percentage of .791. For Chiliano, 5-2, 7.78 goals against. Save percentage of .838 as Chiliano did not play last game. It was Christian Del Bianco in between the pipes for that victory over the Langley Thunder. As Burnaby coming off a win themselves over the Victoria Shamrocks a week ago here in Burnaby. Church, Dathan Iannucci, who will play for the Lakers tonight. There's no Cody Adamson in the lineup as Iannucci was going to set a pick as the pass came his way. Then Rice took a high stick. Here's Tebbett. Up ahead, Zach Porter. Got Lowen coming with him on a 2-on-1. Riley Lowen put it high and wide. Porter on the putback, no. Boychuk with a good stop there to keep this game scoreless. Now Ben McIntosh getting inside, and man, I gotta wonder how long are Curtis Dixon and Ben McIntosh going to continue to play box lacrosse here before the upcoming World Championships. Kyle Marr with a sidearm looking for his first WA goal, as he has just 1 assist through 3 games for number 12. Dixon between the legs. As there's not many guys where they could do that shot and you'd be like, what are you trying? But when Dixon does it, you almost expect it to go in. There is another game in the WA going on tonight. Over in Victoria, as Nanaimo and the Shamrocks have just faced off, I believe. I'll keep you updated on that one as we move along. Yeah, it's just one more WA game to go tomorrow night from Coquitlam, as it'll be the Shamrocks and Adnex, and then about a 5-day break for all the teams over the Canada Day long weekend. We'll get a little break in there as well, as we'll ramp up for the back half of the season. Jean-Luc Chetner, who's looked good since getting inserted into the Burrard lineup. Moving pick called there on Maple Ridge. Up with it, Keegan Letourneau. Joel Matthews. There's number 10 here for the Lakers. Now Eli McLaughlin, who's been heating up over the last couple of games. This is Iannucci on the fall down shot there as he spun towards the goal, slipped down, still got the shot off. Didn't make contact, however. That one did. Iannucci, a loose ball from behind the cage now, feeds up to Matthews. Over the top will come. Chiliano steers that one aside. Neutral work from behind the cage again. That one bounced off his arm, and then a handball saying shoulder, off my shoulder. The official says no. Speaking of the officials, 3-man crew here tonight, as always, here in 2018. Craig Baldridge, Andrew Corbell, and Cam, don't call me Campbell Anderson, your 3-man referees here tonight. Early shots on goal, 6-4 Burrards. We're scoreless as we approach 7 minutes in. Dane Stevens, who leads the Lakers in scoring. Scott Jones. Will work with Church. This is McLaughlin, back to Churchy, and scores. Robert Church opens the scoring here for Burnaby, as he gets the home team on the board, 1-0. Get you one more look at it right there. From Victoria, 1-0 Nanaimo. Here's Chetner off the shaft of Boychuk. As those ones drive you crazy as a shooter. Got past the goaltender, but the big wooden goal stick shaft stopping that goal. It's almost like an extra post for the goaltender. Lots of time to work with here on the shot clock for Maple Ridge. Dixon. Ben McIntosh. There's Chetner feeding in front. As I just had to double check my roster, Chase McIntyre in the Burrard lineup tonight. Usually I don't have to look down too often to figure out players' names, but I did there. It's Chase McIntyre in the Maple Ridge lineup tonight. Big-bodied right-hander. Former junior Adnet, former Nanaimo Timberman. I believe part of the, I want to say Charles Claxton deal back when. Could be wrong on that. If you know, you can let me know. You know how to do it by now. Via Twitter at PXP for Sports. Church, the goal scorer, as we're now 9 minutes in here At Bill Copeland Sports Center, 1-0 Burnaby. Church. Rink wide pass to Dane Stevens. Mitch Wild watching him, cutting through with Scott Jones. 5 on the shot clock. Church with a late bid there. Gets one off. Chiliano made the stop, but Jones there to clean up the loose ball. And a new 30 here for the Lakers. Willis, Church, Jones. Quick passing here. Jones will whip one. Big rebound given up by Chiliano. Kevin Reed there to scoop it up, and I got to say, the Burrards looking sharp here tonight. Mostly everybody wearing the same footwear, which I think just looks fantastic. The bellies do it as well. Curtis Dixon breaking the mold, going with the all whites. Or the Warriors-sponsored athlete. I just think it looks good when everybody's uniformed, looking like a team. Across the halfway mark. I'm wearing a pair of Stan Smiths, in case you're wondering. There's Joel Matthews. He probably not, but now you know. Church with 6 on the shot clock. Stevens will drive low, feet inside. McLaughlin stopped his cut. Still gets a shot off to Stevens, and where is it? Chiliano, I don't know if that one was across the line or not. But dragged the toe aside the goal there to make sure that ball did not roll across the line, as the Shamrocks have tied it up 1-1. Dixon with a quick trigger. That one goes wide. Adam Dixon with it. They'll go down to Lowen. Cutting through was Adam Dixon. Pass knocked down by Lute Weiler. Chase McIntyre looking like he's in some of the best shape I've seen him in. Wearing number 16 for Maple Ridge tonight. Iannucci. Now to Church with 10 on the shot clock. Brian Rice, the rookie. Back to Church. Loading. Didn't shoot it. Now Rice to Stevens. Time running down here. Church fires right on. Chiliano, a shoulder stop. Lakers with it. Here's Jones wide open, and he scores. Nobody picked up Scott Jones on the back door. And the Lakers make it 2-0. Shot came very late from Church to get the reset. And just watch 89. Going to slide off to the side here. Everybody goes to look at the ball. And Jones was left wide open. Finds the 5-hole. They make it 2-0. Adam Perrone. Back to Dollywall. We'll give it back. That's Scott Jones' 7th goal of the year. Here's Church. Got a pick from Iannucci. Church trying to weave in. No shot there. Iannucci's got it. And gets the shot off. Now Willis will take a shot and a penalty call coming. As Iannucci with good hands inside to make the catch. Draws a call here. Zach Porter going to go to the box for Maple Ridge. As Burnaby's power play 5th in the WLA at 41.3%. Going up against the number 1 ranked penalty kill, 75%. Stingy penalty kill here for Rob Dazell and the Burrards short man unit. Do not see Chris Gill on the Burrard bench tonight. 3-man coaching staff in Remo Spagnolo and Kyle Sorensen over there on the Laker bench. Stevens and Matthews down on the crease. McLaughlin and Jones on the shooters. Church at the point. Buries a bounce shot. Yeah, what a difference Robert Church has made since coming back into the Laker lineup. As he makes it 3-0, his 2nd of the game. And one of the purest goal scorers in the sport in Robert Church makes scoring goals look about as easy as you can do it. A little flick of the wrist. In it goes. Good hustle from Peroni to get to a loose ball, but tried to cradle it one-handed and didn't come up with it. Ball runs along the end wall. Rye couldn't control. Here's Dane Michaud. Aaron Davis. Burrards in a hole here early. Down 3. Kyle Marr coming in. Adam Dixon had his pass knocked down. Ben McIntosh battling for it, but Keegan Letourneau will come up with it. He wants to push the tempo up this near side. But no transition there as Iannucci will take over at center as we hit 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Dean Stevens to Brian Rice, a dart low. Underneath he comes and can't stick it into the top corner. Good save there for Chiliano. Looping pass here. Church will have to run it down, restraining line high with 20 on the shot clock. Now Iannucci goes right at his man. That's Cornwall. And I don't like that matchup for Nooch, so he'll move that ball. Still 10 on the shot clock. Rice will fire, an easy stop for Chiliano. A loose ball for Cornwall. As you wonder whether Travis Cornwall will suit up here for Maple Ridge this season. After that deal coming over from the Adnets. McIntyre to Curtis Dixon. Feet in front. Lowen was cutting through. Loose ball. Here's McIntyre and Boychuk with his best stop in the contest so far. Leutwiler racing back. Here's Leutwiler. And Chiliano, a stick stop as Codron was trying to cut him off at the pass there. Jean-Luc Chetner. Bilic right on him. One of the most active, aggressive defenders you're going to find. Never afraid to get beat one-on-one. And he'll get right on you. As here's McIntosh, he'll spin it to Dixon. Good rotation on defense there from Peroni. But we'll draw a minor interference call here, and the Burrards will get a fresh 30. As Dixon leading the WLA in goals by a wide margin. He's got 32 already on the season. 32 goals for Curtis Dixon. The man loves to score goals. Save some for Netanya, would you? Lowen with a bounce shot. That's Israel. It's the World Championships coming up in a couple of weeks' time. His teammate Ben McIntosh will join him. Congratulations to those two. Here's Church. McLaughlin with a drive. A stop from Chiliano. Stevens went down awkwardly. Feet up ahead. Good handle there from Michaud, and can't beat Boychuk, who went down early. But still made the save. Under 5 to go. Chase McIntyre with it. Finds Ben McIntosh down the far corner. He'll go to work on Rye. Kick it high. Here's Marr. Whistle goes. Moving pick, and Marr a little slow to put the ball down. Got away with that. 2-2 and Victoria now between the T-men and the Shamrocks in the first period there. That's a heads-up play there for the rookie Kyle Marr to know just to hang on as long as he can, as that was going to be a breakaway for the Lakers if he put it down right away. You're supposed to, but he did just enough to save a breakaway and not get a penalty. Tough to do. Michael Tebbett. He wants to run. Double comes at him. Kyle Marr will take over. Wearing number 12 here for Maple Ridge is, if you recall, Casey Rose out of Utah. Getting off to such a good start for Maple Ridge, has not been in the lineup for quite some time. As Marr has kind of taken his spot along with Chetner. And we have not seen a lot of Dan Taylor either here for Maple Ridge. I expect that to change in the back half of the season as you're going to get those guys qualified for playoffs. They got to play a minimum of 4 games here in the WLA. Joel Matthews, fake game. Oh, and that one hit the shaft of Chiliano. After good patience there from Matthews to try and outweight the Burrard goaltender. So each goalie now with a butt and stop, if you will. Here's McIntosh, quick pass. Now Chetner, probably out of shooting lane, didn't take it. 13 on the shot clock for McIntosh. High pick McIntyre. Guaranteed I'll screw that one up at least once here tonight. And here's a chance for McIntyre. Good toe stop there for Boydchuk. A loose ball for Bielich. Got his pocket picked by Kyle Marr, however. As now Bielich will try and do the same. Took Marr down, got away with it. Shot goes up and out of play. It'll be Burnaby ball. You don't tell me how to pronounce Bielich, Evan. I've known the man a long time. Thanks for the tweet, though. Keep them coming. Here's Michaud off to Dixon. A little shoveler there, and Boydchuk no trouble. Don't make me go back to Billick. I'll do it. Nick won't mind if I do. Bielich. Here's Dane Stevens. Now Eli McLaughlin. Scott Jones with 8 on the shot clock. Ouch, that one hit somebody in the back. And rolls harmlessly into the crease of Chiliano as we're under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Tebbett had to wait for that one. That's never a fun thing to do, waiting for a high looping pass in the game of lacrosse. Riley Lowen off the half wall. Into the middle, he'll shoot quickly. Stick save. Boydchuk put back is good. As Adam Dixon on the doorstep gets it to go and gets the Burrards on the board. 3-1 now. As Maple Ridge needed that one. After Boydchuk made the stop, Dixon just kind of poaching around the top of the crease. Nice hands in tight. And it goes. Still sporting these white nets here in Burnaby. These tightly strung white nets as now McIntosh knocks down Rouse, who was staring down Porter. And Ben McIntosh going to pick up really an undisciplined penalty. I know he was kind of sticking up for his teammate there, but that seemed really unnecessary for Benny Mac there. We'll get 2 minutes for his efforts, or less here. Let's see. Lakers struck quickly on their first man advantage of the evening. Thanks for watching tonight, Evan. I appreciate you tuning in. Same 5-man unit out there. Church at the point. McLaughlin, Jones, Stevens, and Matthews. Here's Church. Skip feed down to Stevens. They love that play. And Stevens missed a pass, then missed a loose ball. Cornwall will snatch it in the neutral zone. Got checked from behind by a hustling Matthews. And now what do we got? Another penalty call coming here, or is it too many men? I think this penalty going to go against Burnaby here. Is there going to get called for too many men shooting a man out of the back gate while up a man? Do they take themselves off the man advantage here? Just so you know, DJ Kyle Rutherford below my broadcast location here in tribute to Canada Day will be cranking out Canadian music only here tonight. I like it. That was Brian Adams. I probably would have picked a different cut, but Brian Adams, probably one of our most famous artists, music artists. Dixon will pick up the loose ball in the corner. Took a high stick there. Undeterred. Now Lowen. 22 on the shot clock. Got a good pick there from Chetner. He'll roll to the goal. Jean-Luc can't stick it in as he went horizontal to try and find the far pipe hip high. Shot clock off here for the Lakers. Boychuk on his way to the Laker bench. 13 seconds to go. Make it 10 now. And what do we got? Lakers will call timeout. With 10.8 seconds to go on the clock, as they'll pull the goaltender to go 5-on-4 here. In the 9 seconds of this opening period with a 3-1 lead. As they're just about near the end of the first period in Victoria. And Timbermen playing them straight up. I don't know what it is about the Timbermen and Shamrock, but Nanaimo just kind of seems to have Victoria's number lately. I don't know, they just seem to play better against them. Here we go, 7 seconds to go. 6, 5. Church down to 3. Got to go quickly here. 2 seconds. Church trying to get the shot off. Down to Stevens. And Chiliano with a stop at the buzzer will keep it a 2-goal lead for the Lakers. And that's the way the opening 20 minutes comes to a close. 22 shots put on board by the Lakers as they outshoot Maple Ridge 22-16. They outscore them 3-1. We will start period number 2, 4-on-4. 3-1 Lakers over the Burrards. 10-minute break. We're back with second period action here on Play Full Screen, WLA TV. After this. All right, lacrosse fans, welcome back inside Bill Copeland Sports Center, the Swamp here in Burnaby. 3-1 Lakers after the opening period, outshooting Maple Ridge 22-16. Teams will start 4-on-4 here. Minute to go in the Laker penalty. That's a bench minor being served by Willis. And Ben McIntosh still with, blow the whistle, let's play some lacrosse. Still with 36 seconds to go in his penalty time. As it'll be Laker ball off the draw. Yeah, looks like they're just about to start the second in Victoria. Good junior game going on tonight as well as the Bellies and Saints will play in Poco as Jones tried to overpower Chiliano with a shot. Got a score update from Saskatoon as well. The SWAT up on St. Albert 7-0. As they continue their good season. And have a real good shot to make the Minto Cup, which should be history in junior A lacrosse. McIntosh out of the box. Short power play here, 20 seconds to work with for the Burrards. Dixon, backhand feed. McIntosh sent it wide. This one will ricochet to center. Dixon trying to hustle, get there in time. As the Lakers should be able to kill off the remaining 13 seconds here. As I got Curtis Dixon trapped back on defense as well. Dixon probably should have taken the opportunity to get in the change while still up a man. But he'll stay out there. And pick up on Eli McLaughlin. And this is Church. Down to Matthews. Quick little tap in. And I hate to say it, I believe that was Curtis Dixon's man and Dane Stevens who got beat down on the crease for a tap in. Indeed. And Lakers out of the gates here first. In the second, get their 3-goal lead back here at 4-1. Salt outduels Davis for a loose ball. Aaron Davis still getting it done for the Burrards. As Brother Jarrett, no longer, younger than Aaron, no longer playing. Eli McLaughlin, Church, it scores. Look out. Lakers, 2 quick ones, lead at 5-1 now. That did not take long. Robert Church with the quick release. And Lakers come up with possession once again. Salt defending himself with his stick. Port Moody bounce pass from Peroni to Stevens, who handled it well. Now McLaughlin on a slip pick. Had Stone beat, but the pass got knocked down. Now Chetner on the go. Boychuk no trouble with that one. Now Eli on the drive. Inside the dotted circle. Rink wide feed Scott Jones, and Zach Porter got knocked down. And now he's up quickly here. He's got Lowen off the bench. Threads through a pass. Lowen scores. Bobbled the original catch. And still managed to maintain possession. And slip it over the shoulder. Boychuk. Burrards get one back here, and they're back within 3 now. Just watch Zach Porter thread this one through. There's the bobble, and in it goes. Still 3-2 in Victoria. Loose ball off the faceoff, won by Ben McIntosh. Running towards the goal, looks 5-hole. Boychuk the save. Davis the loose ball. And it's hammered into the wall there by Bielich. He's got it to Riley Lowen. 3 minutes gone here in the second. McIntosh looks inside, nobody there. Arm goes up. Here's a shot from Marr that goes wide. As he still searches for his first goal here in the WLA. He'll head off the floor here as the Burrard power play unit will come on. Kim Mitchell. Blasting out the speakers here. I might play Name That Tune all night long here if he's going to play Canadian bands only. Dixon, skip fade, McIntosh, and that's usually money in the bank. Good save for Boychuk. As those two are dynamite together, and Dixon and McIntosh on the man advantage. But Boychuk equal on the task there. Church trying to go Barker into taking a call. As Barker continues to hammer away. Now intercepts a pass. 3-on-1 Maple Ridge. In comes Barker. Can't stuff it short side. Boychuk had it read all the way. Minute to go in the penalty time. Brendan Rouse. As the Lakers come in and score, Eli McLaughlin. And Chiliano wants a wipe in the crease. Didn't look like much was going to happen here. Well, McLaughlin with a head of steam and a good swim move. Beat his man and tucks it in. Oh man, I should know this one, but I don't. One-hit wonder here. I did not even know this guy was Canadian. Burnaby saying this should be their ball as they blew the whistle down. But it's after the goal there, so I'm not sure what they're complaining about. This is a face-off, unless I missed something. And they'll end up giving possession here to the Burrards anyway. As Peroni, I think, moved early. 4:15 in here to the second. 45 seconds to go in the penalty time to Rouse. Here's Chetner, Dixon loading. That one hit a body and Salt. Takes a funny bounce off the dasher. Look up floor. Here's Jensen on a short-handed breakaway. Fake the backhand, tuck it in. Wow. Lacrosse from Jensen. Just watch the little fake over the shoulder here from Jensen to get Chiliano to bite. And just ripped it into the top corner to make it 7-2. Shorty for the Lakers. And that is the 9th shorthanded goal given up by Maple Ridge this season. That has been an issue. The 5th to the good for Burnaby. Still 17 seconds to work with here on the power play for Maple Ridge. Dixon to Dixon, and good stop Woodchuck as he took away the top corner. There's a long feed up to Salt, who went down on a knee to accept that pass. Penalty time over. Lakers kill it off. They get a shorty to go along with it. And they have themselves a 5-goal lead here on the Burrards. As Maple Ridge did win the opening meeting between these two teams, 8-6 out of Canmele Arena. Church, a backhand feed. Matthews, a spin, a shot. Didn't get through. Actually, they say it did. But here's Michaud running well through center with a loose ball scoop. So they'll come back to Sam Cook. Willis will sneak in a change. Hustling back in is Rye. This is McIntyre. Dixon had to reach up for that one, then took a high check from Letourneau. And this is probably going to be 5 here for Letourneau. Bit of a reputation for Letourneau that's coming against the superstar Dixon, and it was high, and I bet you it's 5 as they'll talk it over. And I think I just missed the tail end of it. Five up on the board for Letourneau. And here's a chance for Maple Ridge to get right back in the game. As Curtis Dixon stays out on the floor, so obviously okay after taking that hit. Letourneau's taken a number of major penalties so far this year. Up at the league leaders in penalty. Now Jensen just got away with a sneaky handball. This is A.J. Clark. Kept his hand on his stick and just used his glove to kind of bat it towards his teammate. Slick play there from Jensen. 4-3 Nanaimo now. Well, Letourneau's up near the league leaders in penalty minutes, and I think he's done that without getting in a scrap. So that tells you he's taken a few too many majors. And those begin to add up when you rack up 5s. Iannucci had some trouble. Had to get rid of the ball. Chiliano will launch to center here for Zach Porter. With a minute gone in the major. 7 gone in the period. 16 on the shot clock. 17 with the ball. Here's Dixon. Skip feed. In it goes. Riley Lowen. On a beautiful pass there from Dixon. Down to Lowen, who tucks it in. Burrards back within 4. Not sure who this is. Maybe Nickelback doing a cover. I don't know. Now Bielich trying to draw a call. Lakers looking for one, and no arm up from the trio of officials. Still lots of time to try and kill off here for Scott Jones and company. Now Dollywall going to get off here as they got too many right-handers on the floor. Brian Rice does well to get through a double team. Quick-footed player. Oh, had Matthews on top of the crease, but couldn't accept the pass cleanly. As Cornwall up into the zone. We'll leave it back for Ben McIntosh. 8 minutes gone here in the second. Last call for 50-50. There's Ben McIntosh. Curtis Dixon just missed. Chittner will keep it in the offensive zone with 4 on the shot clock. Dixon again. That one deflected. And Boychuk no trouble with it. As Curtis Dixon leads the WLA in shots as well as goals. Can't score if you don't shoot. Church with it. Now Iannucci. Salt trying to get in a change. Church will find Eli McLaughlin. Here comes the double, and tough handle there for Iannucci. Took a bit of a funny bounce as well. Stevens over, though, to pick up a loose ball. We'll keep the rag going here. McLaughlin will go for a run. He's got a step on his man. And Chiliano makes the stick save as McLaughlin looked for another shorthanded goal. Here's Dixon to Lowen, coming back the other way, and Boychuk with a scarecrow stop to keep that one out. Minute and 40 to go in the major now. 1 goal gone off it. Lowen's got it to get the Burrards back within 4. As they get the power play unit set back up. McIntosh stepping in, look far side. Boychuk another stop. Takes a ring around the boards. Jensen will not reach out for that one as Dixon with a diving effort keeps the ball with the offensive team here, Maple Ridge. There's Chittner driving. That one hit the pipe. Out it goes. Fresh 30 Maple Ridge. Here's McIntosh. To Adam Dixon, Curtis Dixon. Here's Chittner one more time, and he hits the crossbar this time as he really stepped into that one. What's going on down there, Carlton? Just chuckling, okay. Dixon with a shot. Well, maybe a fan made a good catch down there or something. Across the halfway mark of the period and game. Clock trying to get out of his own zone. Fires it up the floor. It might work out here for Burnaby. Church can't beat Chiliano. As he battles Dixon for a loose ball, who bats it. Long feet up. Still 20 seconds here on the power play. As Peroni just got away with a yank of the jersey. Curtis Dixon from the point. Flip it. Here's McIntosh. Scores. No, they wave it off. Oh, man. I want to see a replay of this. Well, we might get a chance back the other way. Salt, as I didn't want to miss the action. No, Bielich with it. So, Lakers back to even strength. They surrender the 1 power play goal. McLaughlin over top of the net. Jones will corral with 10 on the shot clock. Backdoor feed from Matthews. On top of the crease. Tried to slip it low on Chiliano, who made the save. Good footwork down there from the big man Matthews. 8.5 to go here in the second. Shots on goal now 32-29 Burnaby. Dixon down to the crease. Here's Lowen. Can't beat Boychuk on the short side. Marr after a loose ball. Kyle Marr coming inside. And chatting with Rob Williams a little bit about Marr. Saying just needs to learn time and space here a little bit at the senior A level, but it'll come. He's confident it'll come for Kyle Marr, who has just 1 point in his first 3 games here for Maple Ridge. After a real successful field lacrosse season with Johns Hopkins University. Church missing wide. Hit the official off the wall. Stevens gets bodied by Wild, gives him a chop back. Shot clock expires. Porter will pick up and go. 4 wide here for the Burrards. In they come. Wild with it. Feet across, and that one knocked down. Nick Jensen up ahead. It's Dane Stevens in behind everybody. Corkscrew shot. Hit Shiliano, hit the post, and stayed out. Still Stevens with it. He'll kick it back out to Salt, who will slow things down. 7-3 Lakers. Stevens, Church, hard pick from Matthews, knocked down Barker. Burrards want to go quickly. Stone can't bring in the pass. And Boychuk will reach out and take that one. What do we got? Penalty call coming, a bench minor coming. It'll go to Joel Matthews. And he better be careful he doesn't take another. And there it is. 10 coming to Matthews. Greg Baldridge not taking any guff from the Easterner. And he gave him a leash. I'll say that for Baldy. And Matthews just has to be a little smarter than that. He got in his comments, but then kept going. Baldridge gave him an opportunity, and Matthews just couldn't control the emotions there. So he gets 2 and 10. Willis will come across and serve the minor now. As the Shamrocks have taken the lead 5-4. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. Burrards down 4. Go back to work on a man advantage. On sportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct. As the Burrards on the power play. Dixon. Lowen inside McIntosh. As the power play for Maple Ridge has not been great so far, just 35%. Which ranks 6th in the WA. Penalty kill for the Lakers ranked 5th. Bielich. Order on him. Bielich along the wall. Here comes the double. Ball loose. Battle for it here, and it rolls free for Owen Barker. And Bielich just needs to move that ball, find an offensive player. And just didn't move his feet there. Turnover. 45 seconds to go here in the power play. McIntosh with motion across the top. Got room. Skip feed and quick stick from Lowen goes wide. Ball picked up by Salt. He's got Jensen ahead. He'll give him that pass. Jensen coming in. He's got a breakaway goal already. Back to Salt. Back to Jensen. Faking. Taking. And Shiliano stopping. And now maybe numbers back for the Burrards. Salt trying to hustle back in. Does well to close down Dixon. Good run there from Salt. He needs to catch his breath as he's doubled over here. And you can see he's breathing heavy. As Dixon slowly, McIntosh at the point now, rips one in. Boychuk the save. Peroni the loose ball. Slides around McIntosh. He's got a man up ahead. Here comes Peroni. Doesn't want to force the issue as Willis out of the box. We're back to even. Lakers kill it off with 5 to go here in the second. Scott Jones. Iannucci coming on late. This is McLaughlin to Jones. A little tuck and go around Barker. Jumping and put it wide. Burrards with it. With Mitch Wild. The trailer is Davis. Wild all the way deep. Goal line extended. Looks for a trailer. Got McIntyre there. And another good stop from Zach Boychuk, who's been sharp here tonight. Shots now 34 apiece. After a slow start to the season, this Laker outfit, who finished in first place last year, starting to regain their form here and have been good on their home floor. 3-1. Church had it stripped by Tebbett with a good stick check. Look out, that one goes out of play. And it'll be Laker ball. As it took the Lakers a while to get some regulars back in their lineup. Here's Jones sending it wide. McLaughlin. Here's Church with room. Chiliano the save. And with 3.5 to go, the Burrards go back to work on offense. Down 4. Adam Dixon to Curtis Dixon. No relation. Dixon trying to get underneath. Rouse with a pretty good job there. Comes up with a loose ball as well as Dixon going to stay in behind everybody. Rye aware. We'll wait for Dixon to get in the change. As Iannucci will take it with 18 on the shot clock. He'll give it to Brian Rice. Now Willis. Got a good hard outside shot, does Willis. Iannucci slip it inside. Jones a low shot. Stepped in the crease. Chiliano made the stop anyway. As Jesse King has just scored for the Shamrocks. Here's Jean-Luc Chetner. Feet inside. Wide open is Marr, and he's stopped by Boychuk. As he's getting his chances here tonight is Kyle Marr. As you can see the frustration starting to mount for the youngster as he gets a little encouragement from Rob Dezell. Just to stick with it. It'll come. Feet in front. McLaughlin over the shoulder. And a weak attempt there. Didn't get through cleanly. As Wild runs it up into the zone. Coming through is Dixon. Triple teamed. Somehow manages to hang on to it. Still Dixon. Trying to dive in. Usually that's what Dixon, as he gets double teamed, that's usually when he wants to go to the rack more than ever. Now he throws a punch at Peroni. Peroni gives him one back. And I think we just need a wipe of the crease here. As the Shamrocks up by 3 over the T-Men now after the T-Men got off to a good start. It's 7-4 Shamrocks with 5.5 to go from the queue in the second. So 7-4 there, 7-3 here. 36-35 your shots on goal for the home team. Trying to get their record above 500. As mentioned, tomorrow night from Coquitlam, Shamrocks and Adnax at 7 o'clock. And then the WLA will take a break. As we're under 2 minutes to go here in the second period, Scott Jones working with Dollywall on this offensive shift. Now McLaughlin, he's with Stevens. Here's Jones with room. Good save. Dollywall with a smart bat there as the Lakers will get a fresh 30. Jones looking. Finds Stevens. Back it goes. Jones a subber. Chiliano down, makes the stop. Burrards up the floor quickly here. Cornwall can't bring in that pass one-handed. And the Lakers will get the ball right back here with 70 seconds to go now. So the next game will be Tuesday, July 3rd. Brad Challoner will have the call from Maple Ridge in that one. And then Thursday, so really I am just off until Friday. I get a 6-day break. Still a couple of games going on next week. Here's a chance in behind everybody. Low end. Oh, what a stop from Boydchuk as he stretched out to make that save. A round of applause from the crowd here at Bill Copeland. Burrards think it was in the net. I'm not so sure. See if we can get a look at it here. No, there's not. That's not in the goal. Play carries on here. 6 on the shot clock for Dane Stevens. Trying to get inside. Got it checked away. And now the Burrards want timeout with 9.4 to go in the period. Ball deep down in the Maple Ridge zone. I'll mention that game tomorrow night, Victoria Coquitlam, and then Tuesday to start week 7. These two teams will meet again, but out in Maple Ridge for a Tuesday night affair. It's Kevin Reed and Peroni nose to nose. Now Bielich comes over, challenging Kevin Reed to a scrap. I think they're both going to get a penalty here. Now we'll keep an eye on those two at the start of the third period. Either one of those guys shy to shed the gear from time to time. All right, Tuesday, Burnaby, Maple Ridge. Thursday sees the Adnax and Bellies play from Queen's Park Arena. And then another double dipper on Friday. Thunder and Shamrocks from the Q. New West in here to the Swamp to take on the Lakers next Friday night. And 2 games on Saturday as well. Burrards and Adnax. As Langley does the Island double, so they'll play in Victoria Friday and Nanaimo Saturday. And then New West will go to Nanaimo on Sunday. Victoria to Maple Ridge on Sunday as well. Busy week 7 next week. Here's Chase McIntyre scoring. And that coming with .2 left on the clock. Man, big goal there for the Burrards. They score with .2 left to get within 3. And that could be a huge goal there for Maple Ridge come the third period. So, after 40 minutes of play, 39-37 Burnaby, your shots on goal. They lead the Burrards 7-4 with 20 minutes to go here from the Swamp. As they have 2 minutes to go in the second period from Victoria. 2 quick goals from the team, and they're back within 1 at 7-6 there. 10-minute break up on the board. We're back then for third period action. Stick around. Lacrosse fans, welcome back inside Bill Copeland Sports Center here in Burnaby. 40 down, 20 to go. Burrards get a late goal from Chase McIntyre to get within 3 here of Burnaby after 40 minutes. It was 3-1 after 20, 7-4 after 40. It was Burrards a little late getting back out onto the floor. Leading scorers, Robert Church with 3 goals and an assist. Eli McLaughlin with 1 goal and 3 assists for the Lakers. It's been Riley Lowen leading the way here from Maple Ridge tonight, in on all 4 goals with 2 and 2. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse as Adam Peroni has really had his way in the face-off dot and wins that one, but the Birds come up with possession. Or do they? No, they do not. Now Dollywall has to battle for a loose ball, and he comes up with it. As Peroni 7 for 12 through 40 minutes of play in the face-off tongue. Against Zach Porter here tonight. Jones, hard rocket overhand shot there, missed. As Letourneau comes out the back gate. But late in the clock as McLaughlin will try his luck. Actually force Chiliano to make a stop. As they're just about set to go from the Q Center in the third period there. Shamrocks up a goal on the team. And as I get an update from Port Coquitlam, 4-2 Bellies after one over the Saints. Here's Chetner. Oh, that had eyes for the far side. Woodchuck didn't need to make a stop, though. Now McIntosh will just fire down. As Burnaby will get the ball back here. First goal in this period is going to be a big one here for either team. They're going to give Maple Ridge some belief or give the Lakers a bunch of confidence. It was an 8-6 final in Maple Ridge earlier in the season. As they will play the third and final meeting Tuesday night from Cam Neely. Riley Lowen to Curtis Dixon, who's been held to just one assist here tonight. 10 on the shot clock. Near side, there's Marr, and that one hit the pipe as he put everything he had behind that one. Beat Boychuk, but not the post. Now Lowen. Into the middle he comes. A high shovel pass there. Too high for Adam Dixon. And Rouse there to come up with the ball. Brennan Rouse will move it ahead to Tristan Rye. Jones with a goal and an assist so far tonight. Dean Stevens chipping in with a few points himself, as he always does. From the outside will shoot and force Chiliano to make a save. There to control his loose ball as he gets away from Wild and gets a fresh clock here for Burnaby. He's done a good job of that tonight. Have the Lakers getting resets. Jones can't stick it low. Chance there for Rye, denied. As Chiliano tries to keep his bees in the game. As they'll put the net back on the moorings. Here's Eli McLaughlin. Tough pass there for Eli. He's got it off the corner boards. Weaving on Wild. Here's Scott Jones loading, shooting. Ouch, that hit Iannucci, I think, in the back of the leg. No, check it. It's Cornwall that he hit as he is grimacing in pain. Off the end wall. That one didn't work. Shot clock will expire. 16:38 to go, third period. Still in search of the period's first goal here. And McIntosh, Curtis Dixon, and there it is. Pick and roll, Ben McIntosh to Curtis Dixon. And the Burrards get within two. As Benny Mac changed his footwear in the intermission. For whatever that's worth. Well, just a little lack of communication on defense there from Burnaby. Both players going to the ball carrier. And leaving Curtis Dixon wide open, and that's never, ever a good idea. As they set to face it off in Victoria to start the third period there. Now 3.5 minutes in here. It's a 2-goal game. McIntosh back with it. Feed inside to Adam Dixon. Got past him into the corner. Dollywall right after it. Justin Salt will slow up at center. Now the next goal really becomes big here. Burrards within two. They've scored two straight. One really late, and I mean really late at the end of the second period. Now a chance here maybe for Mitch Wild. off the bench, and they're going to call the Lakers on a too many men call. Wild going to take it right to the rack anyway. And Cornwall took a shot after the whistle that the Lakers did not like. Burnaby, I don't think they did shoot a man out of the back gate too early there, but the Burrards up in arms about it. I think enticed the call there from the official, which, you know, I don't got a problem with. It's on the officials if they're going to get sucked into that, but Burrards will get a power play here, down 2. Joel Matthews still in the penalty box, serving that 10-minute misconduct. Dixon can't float one in. Rouse with it. Jensen up the floor as well. Here's Eli McLaughlin scoring. Big goal there for the Burnaby Lakers. It's another shorthanded goal. As it puts the home team back up 3. Second shorthanded goal of the night. And now the 10th surrendered by the Burrards. And they got to figure that situation out. Can't be giving up that many shorthanded goals. As Nanaimo, I believe, has tied the game in Victoria. Benedict. Still a minute and a half to work with here on the power play for Maple Ridge. They'll work from behind 3 once again as we approach 5 minutes in here to the third. McIntosh a quick take. Here's Dixon, and that one's in. Off the rebound shot of Ben McIntosh, Curtis Dixon able to slip it over the shoulder of Boydchuk. That's a power play goal for the Burrards. 2-goal game once again. As McIntosh took the shot, comes right to Dixon. A couple of pumps and it goes. Back to center, we will go. Peroni the win, but won it to the Burrards' end. Shiliano out of his crease to play that one. And comes Chetner. Actually, Nanaimo in front now, 8-7 over the Shamrocks. Here's McIntosh against Rouse. Still Benny. Up top, Adam Dixon couldn't bring in the pass. It was low. Now Dollywall's got Salt up ahead. Lob it. Got to take it off the bounce. Salt right in. And can't beat Shiliano down low. Big stop there for the Burrard goaltender. Chetner will pick it up. It's a 3-on-1 back the other way. Kalmar right in. Feet off. Dixon dropped the pass. Oh, man. You do not see that very often. I think he thought Mara was going to shoot that ball. And the rookie gave it off to the goal scorer, Dixon, but he dropped one. And the ball went out of play. Back to the Lakers it will go. It was a big exchange there. A stop off assault and a breakaway. And then a chance for the Burrards. 2-on-1. Iannucci. That one hit a body. 6 on the shot clock. Long drive. Easy stop, Shiliano. There's Curtis Dixon and a moving pick called on McIntosh. Quick whistle here for Tristan Rye. He's going to get a chance in. And Shiliano the save as he slips down to his backside. After making the stop, there's the Lakers running well here in the third period. But it stays a 2-goal game, 8-6. That was the final in the Game 1 meeting between these two. Adam Dixon to Curtis Dixon. Turn. Through a double. Shoots and scores. Curtis Dixon heating up. And it's a 1-goal game. Got a cross check. Engineer from Dixon one more time. Just one man, and then a weak attempt there from Jensen. Got to put a body on. Not going to stop him with waving sticks. Cornwall. And stick checked. Turnover. No, not quite. McIntyre. Nah, can't come up with it. Neither can Dollywall. 10 on the shot clock here. Burrards in some trouble. Don't want to take an interference call now. And Burnaby will get possession. 12:23 to go. It was 7-4 after 40 minutes. It's 8-7 Burnaby now. Church finds Rice. Here's Stevens cutting through. Scott Jones put it wide. And this ball will go all the way down the floor. I don't think either team is particularly happy with the officiating here tonight, which probably tells you they've done a pretty good job. Every single questionable call is being contested as they try to get a delay game call there on Scott Jones. Here's McIntosh shooting quickly, slipped a little bit on that shot as Boychuk made the save. Lakers get it back here with Jensen. Who's got a goal here tonight? Joel Matthews finally out of the penalty box as Bielich and Reed have to wait for a dead ball to get released now. This is Dane Stevens. Joel Matthews checked by Davis as he tried to shoot. There's Cornwall with a head of steam. Matthews will cut him off and slam him into the glass. Now Sam Cook. Right down the middle of the floor. 12 on the shot clock for Chetner. Firing. Boychuk down. Made the stop high. And now Dollywall will slow things down. 11 to go here from the Swamp. Been a good one on a Friday night. 1-goal game. Church coming on late will accept the pass there from Stevens. He'll move it quickly to Jones with 8 on the shot clock. Pick there from Dollywall. Another from Church. He'll move it to Rice. A long shot. And an easy stop there for Shiliano. Outlets to Chetner, who's been out there a while. I think he wants a change. He'll get one. And a slow one at that. 16 on the shot clock as Marr comes on. He'll give it right back to Lowen, who's had a good game for the Burrards tonight. Forces one through to McIntosh. Can't shoot it. Benny Mack, he'll step back, take it, goes wide. Clamp there from Salt. 2 on the shot clock. And that'll be a shot clock violation on the Burrards with 10 minutes exactly to go. Still 8-7 Nanaimo in Victoria. Iannucci takes a high feed. Aaron Davis waits for him. Couple old Coquitlam beer hunters come together. Here's McLaughlin. Inside, lost it. Here's Matthews. Pops it to Stevens. 8 on the shot clock. Condren right on him. Bad angle shot handled by Shiliano. Loose ball up for grabs. Iannucci over the top. Matthews took one on the back of the legs. Porter comes away with the loose ball. He'll bounce ahead here to Aaron Davis. You can just start to feel the possessions become more and more important here in the third period in a 1-goal game. Adam Dixon to Curtis. Curtis Dixon takes a chop from Rouse, fires high off the glass as Salt will control in his own crease. 9 to go. And they want Rye to make a change to get the offense out there. It'll come in the form of Scott Jones and Church. McLaughlin, Stevens, and Rice as they go lefty strong. Church will feed to Stevens. Quick pass, set play. Jones and a Seber. Stomp from Shiliano. Loose ball, McLaughlin. And a new 30 to work with here for the Laker offense. 20 on the shot clock for Church one-on-one. Slashing call coming as Rice had his stick knocked away. Here goes Boychuk to the Laker bench. Still 10 on the shot clock. Iannucci coming on late. Got to hurry here if you're Burnaby. Scott Jones holding. Up top, McLaughlin loading, firing, and a save there for Chiliano as Michaud got into McLaughlin after letting that shot fly. And now a huge power play here coming for the Burnaby Lakers, up a goal with 8:14 to go. And they find a way to get one here on the man advantage. Holding the stick, the call on Wild. McLaughlin scores. Just a straight crank there from Eli into the top corner. Nothing fancy about that one. Just a cannon. I still have to say, probably the worst goal song in the WLA here in Burnaby. But I guess part of that is, as long as the home team likes it, who cares what anybody else thinks? You kind of want it to drive the away team crazy a little bit. Maybe the broadcaster as well. Here comes McIntosh. Off the shoulder of Boychuk with a timely stop. I don't know what it is. It's not Canadian, I can tell you that. 7:45 to go here in the third period. 2-goal lead for Burnaby now. McIntosh on the run, sends it wide. Dollywall's got it off the end wall. There's Adam Perrone. Bilic will make the change. Stevens on a pick and roll. Eli McLaughlin put it wide as he stepped in the crease. As if the Shamrocks now with two quick ones have taken a 1-goal lead back on the Timbermen. But as the final rosters start to... Zlowen finds a quick one. 1-goal game once again. I was about to say is the final roster is about to be set here in a few days. With the exception of maybe the Coquitlam Annex. Everybody in it. Thunder, Teeman, Lakers, all within striking distance. As Langley beating New West on Wednesday night. Nanaimo giving Victoria everything they can handle here this evening. Burnaby doing the same to Maple Ridge. So at the beginning of the year, there was some separation there between the Bellies, Burrards, and Shamrocks. And then the Lakers, Thunder, and Teeman. That gap's starting to close up here a little bit. And it's going to be a fun back half of the season as Church. I don't know where the call is on that one. So he had his jersey grabbed. Dixon waits for a ball. He'll go at Bilic. He'll take a penalty. Dixon got decked after that shot by Letourneau. But a penalty call here to come. Now Michaud goes right at Keegan Letourneau and drops his gloves. And he might have just taken his Burrards off the man advantage. Now Zach Porter getting involved, and well, they got too many men out on the floor here. And I'll just let the video do the talking here. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. How about that? I don't want to get myself in any hot water, so I'll just let things play out here. Learn my lesson too many times. Belic, who was going to take the original penalty on Dixon, and then Letourneau in there as well. And if I can maybe try and walk you through it here one more time. Belic was taking a penalty against Curtis Dixon, who was coming in one-on-one. No doubt about that call. The whistle went. Letourneau decked Dixon at the whistle, which drew a bit of a crowd. Michaud came in late to challenge Letourneau. And Letourneau going to be shown the gate here. Now looks like 2 for Belic, 5 for Letourneau, his second major, and that is his evening over. You get 2 majors, your night is done. I know all about that. And 2 minutes up on the board here for Michaud. Michaud, Nick Belic having a very calm, rational discussion in the penalty box, discussing that hit from Letourneau. They almost look like they're in agreement. Yeah, it was high. It was maybe a little bit late. They don't seem angry at each other by any means. I think out of all this, it's going to be a 3-minute man advantage here for Maple Ridge once we get going once again. Willis, who's got a big grin on his face as well, has served a bunch of penalty time here for his bench and teammates. Well, Lana Miles here from the DJ. And the Burrards get one here with Riley Lowen to tie the game. So I was just trying to listen to the penalty calls there from PA address Frank Greenlane. And now with 6:21 to go, back to square one here at 9-9. That'll be one goal off the major of Laterno. Lakers win the draw. AJ Cluck with it. In front of the Burrard bench, look out, the door comes open. Now Porter will pick up a loose ball. In comes Zach Porter, and he put it high over top of the goal. And who's down? It's Eli McLaughlin. Very slow to get up. Leaves a stick behind as well. And I don't know what is going on. Condren thought Cluck had the ball. And Burnaby really feels like they're getting the short end of the stick here in the referee department right now. Got to play through it. 9-9, you're right there. But it's still a 4-on-3. Shatner had all sorts of room and missed the goal. As Boychuk guessed the wrong way. And now we're going to get a crease play call here on Ben McIntosh. Reaching into the Laker crease as the fans give the referees the Bronx cheer here. McIntosh pleading his case. Not going to make a difference as the teammen have tied it up in Victoria. 9-9 with 5 to play from the cue. 9-9 here, 9-9 there. 5:25 to go here, 4:45 to go there. We play 3-on-3 here. Here's Church. Pick from Jones. Shovel in front. Pass was high. Good clamp there from Wild. And he'll come up with the loose ball. So 30 seconds to go in the penalty times to Michaud and Bilic. 3:20 to go in the penalty time to Laterno being served by Willis. And 1.5 to go in the penalty time to McIntosh now. This is Curtis Dixon on Peroni on a step back to Chetner. He'll spin on Rouse. 6 on the shot clock. Lowen can bring in the pass. Peroni going to go for a run. And he's not going to outrace two Burrards. But he does hang on to the ball as Michaud slipping coming out of the Burrard penalty box. Now a minute to go in the Burrard penalty. 2:45 to go in the major to the Lakers. We continue 4-on-4. Nucci with a sneaker. Almost beat Chiliano. As now the Burrards turn in this 9-9 tie with 4 to go. Lowen from long distance. So, shot clock about a half second ahead of the penalty time to the Burrards, and I believe that's why Maple Ridge shot that ball. But let's see, it's a half second ahead. If you look at the game clock and shot clock, the shot clock ticking a half second ahead of the penalty time. Church, great pass there to Stevens, but just out of his reach. Now the Burrards come up with possession here with Barker. Still have 1:45. Now remember, one penalty or one goal has come off the major to Laterno. But they'll get set back up here with 90 seconds to work with here in the man advantage. They have yet to lead here tonight, do the Burrards. Dixon shoots it wide. Chetner takes it off the corner boards. Dixon again, skip, feed Lowen, a hard pass there. Rye goes after it in the corner. Boychuk thought about coming out for it. Here's Chetner. Boychuk the save. He's got Jensen up the floor. Doesn't want to force him the long ball, but now he's got to get it across center, and it'll be picked off by Lowen. Back in comes Riley Lowen with a minute to work with here on the power. Nanaimo has taken the lead on the Shamrocks 10-9. 3:20 to go there. Dixon skip feed, and Lowen with an empty goal. Missed the net. Dixon comes back up with it and tries to draw a call. Not going to get it, as he really tried to sell the slash on Cluck. McIntosh denied by Boychuk. Both games coming down to the wire here on a Friday night in the WLA. Oh, bad pass there. Here comes Curtis Dixon. Shot it wide. Man, oh man. About as awful as a turnover as you're going to get. Dixon stopped on the doorstep again. Here comes Bielich on the run. 3-on-3. Five seconds to go. Willis up and standing. So the Lakers will get out of this and be tied with 1:30 to play. With possession, shot clock running. Dean Stevens with it. Get a pick from Willis. Feed it to Matthews. He's working with Iannucci. Matthews on the run. Backdoor pass there for Rice. Just missed. 15 on the shot clock. Matthews splits a double. Joel Matthews. And they'll say no goal in the crease. Power move there from Matthews. Tried to dunk it on Chiliano. But had a toe on the crease. I don't think it ever did cross the goal line. 2 minutes to play from Victoria, 10-9 Teeman. Here come the Burrards trying to take the lead with 60 seconds to go here. Adam Dixon dropped a pass. Salt right on him. 10 on the shot clock. Dixon from behind the goal. Stops up, turns around, feeds to Curtis. Inside it comes. And that ball picked off by Peroni. He'll try and run it past Lowen. Can't get around him. He's got Jones off the Laker bench. 20 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. Yes, does Burnaby want to go 2 for 1? Does not look like it. They leave Boychuk in the goal. Jones with a shot off of Chiliano. And out of play. And now the Lakers have the ball and will call timeout with 29 seconds to go. Looks like they're about to face the ball off at center in Victoria, but I'm not sure who has scored. As I wait for the score to go up on the screen here, it could be an empty net goal for Nanaimo. No, it's tied at 10. The Shamrocks have tied it with 1:47 to go from the Q Center. Dare I say overtime, double overtime, potentially here tonight. Trooper, Canadian staple. The Lakers with it. They did win a game late against the Timbermen on an Eli McLaughlin penalty shot a few weeks ago. But shot clock off here, 29.8 to go, empty net for Burnaby, and possession in the offensive zone. You got Church, McLaughlin, Rice, Stevens, Jones, Matthews, your 6 attackers. Codron, Michaud, Wild, Cornwall, Porter, your 5 defenders. Church will just hang out high and let the clock run down as it goes under 20. I'll keep you posted here. Here we go, 10 seconds, count it down, 9, 8. Church has a look up, 6. Starts the motion, Jones, 5. Here's Eli McLaughlin. Church tried to shovel it in on goal. Chiliano was there. And we are heading to overtime here from the Swamp. 2-minute break. We're back with overtime after this as they are into the final 40 seconds. Well, why don't I run that down for you here while we have a minute. Nanaimo with possession. Nobody else is going to do this for you, I can tell you that, as I watch the game on my iPad. Harnett will come up with a loose ball with 23 seconds to go. And it looks like the Shamrocks will call timeout and have final possession of that game. Boyenko hot at the officials not getting a call late in the contest. So we will go to overtime here and potentially go to overtime in Victoria as well. It was 3-1 after 20 for the Lakers, 7-4 for the Lakers after 40. So a 5-2 period here for the Burrards in the third. Get them to overtime here. By the way, the standings on the WLA website, point streak, there is an issue there. They have a point up on the board for an overtime loss for Maple Ridge, which doesn't exist in the WLA. There's no such thing as an overtime point loss. So Maple Ridge actually 6-3, not 5-2-1 or 5-2-0-1 as it shows on the website. The proper authorities are in the know and rectifying that situation as quick as they can. Shamrocks with it, 10 on the shot clock. Dutch from the outside. Put it off of Claxton and made the stop. Still time, 6 on the clock. Dutch with it again. He'll give it to Jackson. He'll whip one. That one ricochets off the end wall and down the floor it goes. They're heading for overtime in Victoria as well. Matthew Goodband as the Canadian continues here for the music. Actually, old buddy of mine, Matt Good. Still friends with the brother. Blow the whistle. Let's play some overtime lacrosse. And Peroni keeps up the face-off dominance here over Zach Porter tonight. And the Lakers will get the first crack on offense. Bielich off to the Laker bench. It is non-sudden victory here in overtime. We will play the full 10 minutes. Here's Rice to Scott Jones. In behind the goal, Matthews cutting through. Church over the shoulder. Shiliano a stick save. Matthews taken down. Gets the pass off nicely there to Church and will pick himself up. Fresh 30 here. Rice with 20 on the shot clock. Scott Jones. Tough pass for Stevens. Dane Stevens runs around wild, shoots a bouncer. Rebound chance there for Stevens, and the ball goes out of play. Burrards hold on defense. And now we'll get an opportunity. Looks like Jesse King was the man to send the game to overtime in Victoria. Marr inside, falls down, pass off. Here's Lowen shooting. Boychuk stopping. And Salt took a push from behind, and he'll get the possession call. As Jensen will take it at center. Iannucci coming on with a minute and a half gone in overtime. 3 righties, 2 lefties. This is Church. Into the middle. Good pick from Jones as he blew up Tebbett. Oh, Scott Jones was wide open down the middle. And somehow didn't accept the pass. Had nobody around him. Now Tebbett. Shatner on the go. Lowen with room. Trying to squirm in. Good D there from Bielich. Lutweiler with the turnover. Up there with Bielich. Lutweiler coming quickly. He'll give off to Bielich. He'll shoot. An easy stop there for Shiliano. Lutweiler the loose ball. Two minutes gone. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Joel Matthews against the veteran Kevin Reed. Here's Church. Now Stevens in front. Eli McLaughlin denied. Rebound chance. Shiliano with the stop of the game. Keeps it tied at 9. Made the first one off of Shiliano or Stevens. The second off of McLaughlin. And it was a beauty. Here's Ben McIntosh. And a moving pick. Quick whistle. Here we go. Lakers up the floor. Tristan Rye gets checked from behind by Lowen. Took him down. But got stick before body. And play will continue. Knee shot. Stick save, Boychuk. Opening up here in overtime, Jensen. 3:15 gone. 6:40 to go now. Shot 61-55 Lakers. Scott Jones. Rink wide, half wall. Stevens in front. McLaughlin, it tipped off his stick and then wide of the goal. As the Lakers have really been going to the well on that play right there all night. It's been working. Why not? Kyle Marr to John-Luc Chetner. Inside he comes, down to Marr. Passes behind him. Good slide help there for Salt. Now Marr into the middle. Feed far corner. Adam Dixon on a step-back shot. An easy stop there for Boychuk, who drags the ball back into his crease. Still 10-10 in Victoria. As they're 2 minutes into overtime there. Brian Rice with a slow walk up the floor. Here's Robert Church. Floated inside. Matthews had to reach out for it. Now Willis will pick it up in the corner with Sam Cook on him. 8 on the shot clock. Willis, hard feed. Matthews was adjusting his gloves. Still made the catch. Kevin Reed with the loose ball. Matthews, I think, has changed his gloves. I don't know if he's happy with them or not. He keeps fiddling with his gloves. I don't know if he's got a problem with a finger or what's going on down there. Here comes Riley Lowen. Bouncer, and he scores. And the away team takes the lead for the first time here tonight. 10-9 as Riley Lowen having himself a game as he bounces that one past Boychuk to make it 10-9 for the Burrards as the Shamrocks take the lead in Victoria. 11-10 there. That might have been the captain Yeager with the go-ahead goal. This would be moist. On your stereo, switch it up. Try to get hip. You thought I was going to forget the replays, didn't you? Well, just a wipe of the floor, and they need one at center as well. So they have not put up the 10th goal yet, but that's Lowen's 5th of the night, his 7th point. So he's been in 7 out of the 10 goals here from Maple Ridge this evening. So the Lakers down a goal and behind for the first time tonight. 10-9 with half a overtime period to go. Peroni the face-off win, but the Burrards bat it back into their own zone. Chiliano out of his crease as Bielich gives him a little bit of a cross-check. As he adds another dimension into the Laker lineup. Does Nick Bielich. Here's McIntosh trying to hook a pass to Dixon. He'll run it down out high with 8 on the shot clock. Rouse working him over. A high riser off the window. McIntosh with 3 on the clock. In he comes. In it goes. Oh, it was just a matter of time before Ben McIntosh showed up on the score sheet. It just happens to come in overtime and makes it a 2-goal Burrard lead now, as it came very late in the shot clock as well. After the missed shot from Dixon from about 60 feet. McIntosh takes it off the window and goes right at the rack and just slips it past Boychuk to make it 11-9. And I don't know why. Peroni is winning the draws cleanly, but I don't know why he is winning them down the Burrards' end of the floor. Like, he's winning it where he wants to win it, but I don't know why he's winning it to that area. It's the wrong end. Well, Lakers will have to battle from behind now, down 2. There's a good check there from Salt, knocked the ball out of the stick at Dixon. Here comes Dollywall. He's going to get a chance. Scores! Big goal there for the Lakers. Courtesy of the Ravens, Sean Dhaliwal. And it's a one-goal game with 4 minutes exactly to go. I like Dhaliwal in a transition role here this year. Still got good legs on him. And nobody took the ball carrier. And it goes. This time they'll signal Burrard ball as they'll say Peroni didn't yank cleanly. This game looks like it'll come down to the final possession here tonight. 4:55 to go from Victoria. It's a one-goal Shamrock lead there. McIntosh skipped it wide. Shetner will take it with 12 on the shot clock. Outside the dotted circle, double team, down to low end, looking for 6. Check it, that was Marr down there, put it wide. 3 on the shot clock, long range bomb there. And they'll say that hit Boychuk. But Dhaliwal there to scoop up the loose ball. .320 to play, Laker ball, down a goal. Here's Scott Jones. Church, double teamed. And Matthews had a stick yanked out of his hand, then gets a shot off over the shoulder. Chiliano the save. And Zach Porter with lots of time. We'll get the possession here for Maple Ridge. Here comes a high screen from McIntosh. Dixon with it. Darts around Rouse. Skip it. Whipping shot there from Lowen. Handled down low by Boychuk. They'll outlet to Bilic in the middle of the floor. They'll give it on up to Jensen with 2.5 to go here in the extra period. Stevens down to Rice, who's been quiet here tonight for Burnaby. Now Church will open the scoring. INH8. He'll feed across. Here's a shot, McLaughlin. That one blocked by a good stick in the lane. And it'll bounce into the pocket of Cornwall, who will go for a run. It's around Church. Still coming as Cornwall. And decides to hang on. 3:25 to go from Victoria. Still a one-goal, identical scores. 11-10 Shamrocks over the T-men right now. Here comes Lowen with his 7 points. 5 goals for Lowe tonight. Now a feed across to McIntosh. Salt Dean up on him. Gets on the hands with slashes. Still Mac scores. And will that be the dagger? Just posted up on Salt. Used him as a screen. And beats Boychuk for the second time here in overtime to make it 12-10. I believe this is Big Sugar. Lakers win the draw. 1.5 to go. Boychuk to the Laker bench. Burnaby down 2. 15 on the shot clock as they get set up 6 on 5. McLaughlin loads, fires that hit a stick. I think it was Condren. And now Michaud, he's got Barker up the floor. They got an empty net. Owen Barker shoots, scores. And that will surely do it as the Burrards make it 13-10 with 1:08 to play. And this one will sting for the Lakers, who had a 4-goal lead with 0.3 seconds to go in the second period. They give up the late goal. As the Burrards get within 3 with 20 to play, they outscore Burnaby 5-2 in that final period. As it was 9-9 after 60 minutes of play. And now have outscored them 4-1 here in overtime. 2 minutes to go in Victoria. 43 seconds to go here. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock as Dixon plays a little cat and mouse with Rye. And now we'll just send it down the floor. It actually hit the scoreboard. It gets a rise out of the crowd. Burnaby ball with 32 seconds to go, down 3. McLaughlin shoots, missed the goal. $18 seconds to play. And that'll do it. Chiliano will take it in his crease. And just step out the back door and run time down here. As the Burrards mount a comeback in the third period and go away winning this one in overtime by a final score of 13-10. On the strength of a huge night for Riley Lone. As Maple Ridge moves to 7-3, Burnaby drops to 4-5. These two teams will do it again on Tuesday night from Cam Neely Arena. Brad Schellner will have the call for you in that one.